Well, it was June the 7th. It was Friday morning because he works nights. And he hadn't come home yet. And my grandson comes in and he says, Nana, he goes, Erica's on the phone. And she says, Mom, she says, you need to get some clothes on. She says, I'm coming to get you. She says, there's been an accident at Dana's work. He's been in an accident.
I went into work that night, and then I just remember during my shift, off and on, I'll get up, I come back, sit back down, and then just winded like I ran, and I just couldn't figure out. I'm like just sitting there, why, like, man, what's going on here? And next thing I know, that's when I woke up in a hospital.
I see a car pull up in the driveway. Well, I go to the door, and it's a lady, and it's one of his co-workers' wives. So she took me to the hospital, and as I get there, the ambulance is pulling up with him, and I remember one of the ambulance drivers jumping out and telling me, I just got a pulse back. As soon as I got in there, there's a team of everybody in there with him, unhooking him and hooking him up, and I mean, it was a go, go, go with them. And there was the head nurse that she walks up to me and she's like, you're the wife? And I says, yeah. She pulls out a chair, she sets me down, and she just went through everything that is happening and what they're gonna do to him and where he's gonna go. And my friend is standing there and she says, what she just did was amazing, Tammy. And then the nurse called down and said that he was ready for me and my son to go in and go see him. And we go down there, and just as we turn the nurse's station, Tatum had him sitting up. He was awake, and she had him sitting up, and she goes like, ta-da! It was just the cutest thing ever. But he was sitting up and he was awake. And that's, as me and my son just ran to him. And then, we sat with him for a little bit and told him that there's people there waiting to see him.
I remember her asking me, do I know who she was? And I told her, yeah, you're my wife, you're Tammy. Well, she goes, your heart stopped. You went in cardiac arrest at work. That kind of got to me because, I'm glad. I was there, but then I just started thinking, if it went the other way, I couldn't remember the last thing I said to her or my son.
Everything was laid out perfect for him. Because medically, he probably shouldn't still be here. And just everything from his coworkers that were there to help him at work, every step of the way, everything was laid out. God was watching over him, and he's got some work to do now.
I was relieved, for what they did. The care to me was great, All the nurses were great. They made you feel at home, they made you feel wanted, they made you feel like they're there to take care of you, And that's what I got out of it. All of them were great to me. I just thank them for being there and watching over me, because, it means a lot to me. I know a lot to my family.